We are getting closer and closer to a fall test realm. At this point, it pretty much could drop any week now. I'm hoping that it drops earlier than some of the estimates for when test realm's coming out, but we'll get to that later in this video. So we have another round of teasers to look at. They dropped one last week, and then they also dropped a really good one today, and I'm excited to go over this one for you guys. So if you're excited for this, leave a like on the video, and subscribe if you're new. Let's get started. Okay, so the first teaser is going to be from the Bazaar. Now, the screenshot that I'm putting on the screen right now is just a picture of Alec in his, normal abode, and nothing really crazy is going on in the screenshot, but they are hinting that the Bazaar is going to be updated. I don't know if that means just tutorials surrounding the Bazaar, or if they're actually going to be going in here and revamping this, because let me tell you, reagents have been struggling. Like, I'm on here at night on on a Tuesday, and we only have one page of reagents. So I don't know if they're aiming to fix this problem with reagents getting bought super quick, Bazaar bots. No idea what the updates are going to be, but I'm hoping that we get a Bazaar revamp and it fixes this, at least helps with this problem. There used to be a time where you could put pets in the Bazaar. I don't know if they do something like that, but a Bazaar revamp definitely could be something that we see in this next update. Alright, so this next one is the reason that I wanted to make this video, because this is one of the best teasers that they've dropped so far. And let me show you guys on the screen right now. Super high quality teaser, by the way. Like, look at this scroll that they're opening. It looks really nice, and it has a painting or a drawing of these new school trees. So they look different than the ones that we're used to. They're different than the ones in Ravenwood. And also the school symbols look a little different, don't they? Compare the storm one to this. So the storm one compared to the storm symbol in Ravenwood definitely looks different. Especially the other ones. I mean, look at the ice one. It has the same vibe to it, but it's definitely either updated. I don't know if you'd call it updated. I don't think they're changing the school symbols. I think this is just a variant of those symbols. So there's a life school comparison. They're kind of a little more like minimalistic, I would say. The death one looks really different, for sure. It's like facing sideways, like the skull is facing sideways, but it looks more like a mummy to me than like a skull. Like it's wrapped up, aka Crocotopia, pharaoh, mummy type of vibe there. Anything like this, is going to be a major plot point for them, because they wouldn't just introduce these trees and then not have a story surrounding it. So I'm really excited for this story. These aren't going to be the replacement trees, but they are going to be an alternate tree. Maybe like somewhere in Crocotopia, there's another kind of Ravenwood or an area where these trees all are, because we had that in Dragonspire. There is an area in Dragonspire kind of towards the end where, I think at the academy, right? At the academy, they have the trees there, and we do end up meeting Ashley, the fire tree. So there are different trees. It's not like there's just one fire tree and it's burning and that's it. These trees exist throughout the spiral. They are in different worlds. Maybe there's even trees in every single world. We just have never met them before. So I'm excited to see if these are like the Crocotopia school trees, and we're going to be introduced to them and see what they give us. I think they did a really good job of the designs of each of these two. I love the death design. And I also, the two that stick out to me is probably the death and the myth. I think both of those look really good. I don't know what's going on with the fire one, why it's like so sad. Like, what is going on with that? But yeah, they all look nice. I also can't wait to see them modeled in the game, because this is just a drawing of them. These are actually going to be, I'm guessing, real trees, just like these, modeled in the game. We can go up and probably talk to them. They probably have quests for us. They probably have a big deal to do with the storyline. And then the other thing that I'm thinking that they do, because this big update that we're getting in fall, a lot of it has to do with new spells that they've talked about, and I talked about this in my last video on the teasers. School trees and spells go together, right? So I'm guessing we are going to get a lot of our new spells from these trees. And that could be through quests, or just through like going up to the tree and learning new spells from it. They said a lot of the new spells were going to be astral, and these aren't astral trees, these are the normal school trees. So this probably has to do with our base school spells that we're getting. It's already been confirmed that we are getting new spells per school, so I'm sure these guys have to do with it. They might have to do with other spells too, though. The other thing I wanted to mention in this picture, so we have 7 trees that we can easily see. But what do you guys think of that tree in the background? Do you think that tree behind the balance tree is part of the balance tree, or is it a different one entirely? It's almost like there's a central tree, like Bartleby, but we can't see it because it's blocked. To me, it doesn't look like... Actually, no, it doesn't look like it, because you can see how the ice tree is in front of the tree behind it, and so is the death, and then in front of that is the balance. So there's an 8th tree in this picture. Is that going to be the new Bartleby of this, you know, these Crocotopia? I'm calling it Crocotopia trees. I'm guessing that's where it's going to be. Is there a central tree that's also in this picture, but we can't see its face? I'm wondering that as well, because it does look like it's kind of, you know, the canopy above all these other trees that's like towering over them. So that's something else to think about. All right, so that was a great teaser. So props to KingsIsle for putting that out, because that generates a lot of discussion. Let me know if there's anything I missed in there that you guys saw that you think would be interesting to comment about, and I'll be looking through you guys' comments. But to wrap things up in this video, I wanted to go ahead and look at the timeline for the test room, because Artie has also been talking about when test room's going to drop, and he says test should be in a couple of weeks, assuming things go as they have. And then someone said test drops in 2 weeks confirmed. I regret nothing. I love that Artie's dropping so many hints about all this in the Discord. I think this is from the official Wiz Discord. But if this drops in a couple weeks, aka 2 weeks from now, I don't think I'm going to be able to cover it day one, because I'm going to be going on vacation. I have a planned vacation during that week, so if KingsIsle really wants to be rude and drop test room during that week, I'm sorry guys, I can't do anything about that. I'm not gonna cancel it for Wiz. Like, I'm gonna be honest, I can't. So hopefully it doesn't drop in 2 weeks. Hopefully it drops next week. But if not, nothing I can do about it. One of the KingsIsle developers also said on a stream that there is a new like system involved with these trees, and this will probably be talked about on their Friday live stream. If they do that and they go in depth, then we might have more to cover on this, and I might make a follow-up video. It depends how much content they actually put out, like how much they give us on what these trees are. It'd be nice if we got even more of a teaser. I mean, we haven't seen any actual footage in-game from this test room yet, I don't think. They haven't shown anything except concept art. So if we get anything more major, then I will definitely cover that. But that is going to be it for this video. So thank you guys so much for watching. So I'm really excited for this test room. I hope it doesn't drop when I'm gone. But if it does, then I'll just come back and we'll try to catch up on everything, and I'll keep making videos the next week. But thank you guys so much for watching. If you enjoyed, please leave a like. Definitely subscribe so you know when I post more test room teasers and stuff. Hope you guys enjoy the rest of your day, and I'll see you all next time.